Hi, so welcome to Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 45 of my ongoing vlog series of getting my name out there and name recognition. And this is pretty much marketing 101, how to sell your book. It's not enough to be a good writer anymore or a compelling writer anymore. It's who you know and who likes your stuff, and I've lamented about this before. And to tell you the truth, I'm tired of watching videos saying how to get published, how to get your book published. I'm lucky enough to got my book published, and you just get so frustrated. It's like with any other job where there are tons of people. I'm sure lawyers have this same problem: how to get more clients. Actors, how to get a spot. The basic idea, though, is that you keep trying, you keep plugging it, you keep doing whatever you're doing to get out there, hone your craft, everything. And one of these things is marketing and putting your name out there on a vlog and having people share your vlog. So this has been episode 45. That means I've been doing this for almost a full year, once a week, give or take, getting in front of this camera and talking about my books and talk about what goes on in my scary mind. You ever have one of those dreams where you wake up and you don't remember all of the dream, you just remember one vivid detail? And last night, my dream, I was about dog rescues and fast cars, and just maybe I had one too many mixed drinks last night. But the one thing that stuck out of my head is this lady, and I remember she was a white lady. She had a cigarette with a long ash dangling from her mouth, and she was talking. In my dream, all I could do was watch the end of that cigarette, waiting for that ash to fall. And she was about my age, but she looked way into her late 60s, and you could tell just from her swarthy, leathered skin and all the lines, and that she had had a rough life. And then her voice was gravelly, and she was hitting shots of whiskey while she got the cigarette dangling from her mouth. And that's what I woke up to, thinking, wow, I've got to put this character in a book of mine somewhere. I don't know where, but it will be in a book. And I don't know if she's going to be good, bad, or just there. Just a backdrop for, you know, lady walks up. You know what? I did real. Ooh. In the book I'm writing, not the victim, she, not to give anything away because, well, if you're watching this video, I've already told you about this book. And if you're first time to this video, well, it'll just compel you to read the whole book. But the main character, Veronica, she is going to go to a dog rescue. And I've had the dog rescue, you know what? It'll be the first dog rescue she goes to. And she's going to see this woman, and she's going to see these dogs, and she's going to pity these dogs because even though they're very well taken care of, they have this lady who's smoking. And yeah, I think I'll just write her as a character. She's going to be a good lady. She's going to have a hard life, and her end, what she wants to do is rescue dogs, corgis, as a matter of fact. I don't ask for a lot of people's input on books or what they want to hear in my books or read in my books, whatever you want to call this. But a mutual friend of ours, he is a corgi lover. He would love nothing but to have at least two corgis running around his house, but his wife hates dogs. Even after the kids are gone, moved out, his wife still won't let him get a dog, and he's just waiting for his chance to get a dog. And I told him I was going to have a dog in this book, and he said, "Please make it a corgi, make it a corgi." Okay. And before that part of our conversation, he had been talking about how he and his wife had been really binge watching Downtown Abbey. As Downton Abbey, I'm not a good British accent, but Downtown Abbey. And they had also been watching The Reign, about Queen Victoria, or no, no, back up, Queen Elizabeth the second, and her life, and all that Queen Victoria and her life. You know what I'm talking about. His wife, our friend Barry, his wife is a very much an Anglophile. She loves anything English. I don't know if she's been to England or not. I've been a couple times, loved it. But yeah, no, so he's been talking about Queen Victoria and her love affair with her Prince Albert. So going back to, I told him I was going to put a dog in, but make it a corgi, make it a corgi. I was actually going to make a pit bull, but okay, well, make it a corgi and name it Vicky. I stopped dead in my seat. You're kidding, right? No, for Queen Victoria. Really? Because your wife's named Vicky. Vicky. You want me to name that? Oh, I didn't think about the dog, about my wife and Queen Victoria. No, you can't do. Oh, hell no. Yes, I'm going to name the dog Vicky just because you told me to. The big Freudian thing on his part, right? So anyway, I recorded this video earlier today and realized that I already had video 44 done. I just had mislabeled it in the video profile, so I have to do this all over again because we all know I hate editing. Today is one of those days where, again, I did more before noon than most people do all day. Eh, How do you know you love someone? Lots of people tell you you're willing to do anything for them. You want their happiness. You give them a kidney. In my case, the husband and I have been married going on 30 years. And I drug him to North Carolina as long lines of, I'm moving to North Carolina. You coming with me? Yeah, sure. Okay. As long as I have an airport, I'm good. Okay, so found us a house here in North Carolina. We moved to North Carolina, and this house we live in, part of the area that you had parking was all gravel. And then we put an addition onto the house, and on the addition, it is pretty much on that gravel parking area. We put up a garage. We've totally revamped how this house and area is laid out. Out of this addition is his office slash man cave, and it has a huge picture window facing the woods, and it's beautiful. The thing that makes it look, yeah, is right outside of his window is the former gravel driveway, and it's now become weeded, and I'm just letting it go fallow, so eventually it will become land again. The front of the house, I have I hate doing yard work. I truly do. There's some areas I have butterfly areas and mint tea areas and lavender areas, and out front, it's pretty much my domain. The one exception is I put a putting green. For him, he likes golf. I can't stand golf. Whack the ball, chase the ball, whack the ball, chase the ball. Golf does not seem anything, and they want you to be quiet. Can't do that. No. So put in a putting green for him. And along the rest of the area of the front yard, I let chickweed grow. It's a nice ground cover. It can be mowed. You can control it. It. I'm not going for Betty Homes and Gardens. Husband likes a lawn. He has a fantasy. He's envious of our next door neighbor who have a very huge lawn. And it takes 3, 4 hours to completely maintain that lawn. And our neighbors spend hundreds of dollars a year maintaining that beautiful lawn. And I see him look at it and he would like to have that kind of yard. And not going to happen. So, as an I love you happy anniversary gift, I decided to make the area outside of his picture window a lawn. It actually comes out at doing the visual so you can see out into the woods. It's about a 20 by 20 square. 88 freaking cubic feet of dirt. Now, where we're located is in the woods. And the trees are close, far enough apart you can get a 150 through, not big enough to get a dump truck full of dirt back through. So go to the Lowe's, get them to load up 50 bags of dirt, bring it in, unload it, cut it, lay it. Get these bags open. 3 trips it takes to do this. And we get it all done. Well, he was home for 2 of them. The third one I did myself. Lay out all this dirt. And it's over a ton of dirt that we've brought in so that we can put it down, lay it down 3 inches deep, pack it. Now, on the videos, they have this guy with this roller thing, and you roll it, you fill it with water, and you roll it. Well, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is stompy, 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 all over it. Then go back and stompy it some more. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Wet it down, let it dry. Stompy, 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 stompy. I'm getting my steps in, and I'm only going 4 inches at a time. Get it down. Put down the stuff, the weed stuff to kill any weeds that might grow up. Now, this is not a 1 day thing. Doing the dirt took 3 days. Now I've got this weed and feed down to break down any grass and stuff that's underneath so it dies off. Now I got to water it again. I'm waiting for it to rain actually, so I don't have to water it. Let the rain handle that. And in the meantime, anytime a weed comes up, I've got to go and spritz it down. Come fall, mind you, I'm going to baby this dirt all summer long. Come fall, put down 4 weeks, no weed killer or anything. Put down the grass seed, put down the hay, and fertilizer. I'm going to do the spray on fertilizer and wait for the grass to grow in the spring. This is how you know I love this man, because I am willing to put in the hours and the energy necessary to grow a useless crop because he likes grass. It is a useless crop. But we, as an American country, spend thousands and thousands of dollars and thousands of people hours just to make a useless crop that can't feed anybody, because the English back in the way back, what, 1800s, made it a thing, and it's beautiful, and everybody wants grass like the English gardens. Ugh, 30 years with one person. He's put up with crazy for 30 years. He's actually started watching some of my videos, so when he watches this one, hi, honey. Yeah, shout out. So this has been Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and it's been about, what, 10 minutes? Oh, we're over 12 minutes. The son's going to say, Mom, I had to go over 12 minutes. Ah, he watches my videos sometimes too. So this has been Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and if you liked it, thumbs up, share it. If you are shaking your head saying, my God, someone give this woman some kind of drug, she needs it, thumbs down, share the video anyway. Tell me what you thought of it. Start a dialogue, start a conversation. Get my name out there. You know how in the commercials they give a phone number 5 and 6 times? And the whole idea is if you say something more than 3 times, people remember it. So Adina Lev, Adina Lev, Adina Lev. Amazon.com, buy her book. Amazon.com, buy her book. Amazon.com, buy her book. And any second the kids are going to call me, Mom, are you okay? I'm fine. So, Adina Lev, Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I will be babbling at this camera again once or twice next week. Y'all be safe out there. Bye.